Kons podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe and share. Yeah. Constant content. Yeah. Thank you for the round of applause. Hope y'all had a good Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's gonna be a little vlog. I only got like about one thing. So lately, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but yeah, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but this little video came out. But I don't know who's talking. I think it's like somebody on the case. Because he got a long-ass list of names, and he naming everybody the fuck off on this shit. I mean, naming people, naming shit that, you know what I mean, shit that he did. Kids involved. It's a 9-year-old child involved. Man, when I heard that shit made me sick to my stomach. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? First, I was following this Diddy shit, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was all adults. I even voiced, like, at least it wasn't no kids. At least he wasn't doing no pedo shit. But, man, that's out the window. Check it out.
The kind of cases and the kind of instances that people are calling and reporting that we are trying to corroborate, vet, and these are the ones that we've already corroborated, vetted, and collected evidence on. One individual who was 22 years at the time she was assaulted said that the typical MO at one of these parties that have been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink, and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refused to drink it, you were kicked out of the party. Now, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you, and now we know that in most cases, I would say 90% of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual who was 9 years old at the time was taken to a audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal. Another instance, another minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual, minor, was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her. Another individual, 26 at the time of the occurrence, was picked up allegedly by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV, and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus, where she then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, an individual, this time not a minor, attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore. And I could go on. I mean, literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same theme, and it all involves some sort of drug. One instance, an individual who was 20 years old at the time was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, was given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system. I'm going to give you a quote from a very young man who told us over the phone about his experience and all the things that happened to him, he says, allegedly at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his friends in the effort to try to sign a record deal. This was kind of what he was told he would have to do. His quote is, "Had he not been in power, I feel like I could have been something great. I quit the industry because of what Sean Combs." And that's really what it comes down to. We are pursuing this, asking you to support this effort, to encourage witnesses and victims to come forward and bring your evidence so we can continue to break down this wall of silence and we can continue to have these stories heard.
So that was the video, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that you just heard. When he got to the fucking child's and it was kids there for an audition and it was a 9-year-old child. He made the 9-year-old child fellatio on him, like 9-year-old boy, yo. Nah, that shit was, I'm like, yeah, man, lock that nigga the fuck up after I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Lock that nigga up. You feel me? Yeah, loud and clear. Lock that nigga the fuck up after I heard that shit. Yeah, and anybody else that's along with that shit, that's touching on little kids and all that shit, I ain't with none of that. That shit is bullshit. That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he did to Bieber, he fucked Bieber up too. You know what I mean? I don't know what he did. We don't know what went down. But hey, obviously he liked that. You know what I'm saying? Then he was just confirming everything that Kim Porter was saying in the book with the drinks. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, he said, you heard what he said? If you don't drink this drink, you got to leave the party type shit. And all the drinks was laced. You know what I mean? Every time somebody one of them had a drink, you know what I'm saying? It was the same MO. The females would wake up after being blacked out, having a drink, blacking out, and they would wake up, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, with their vagina hurting and anus hurting. You know what I'm saying? Tore in some cases. That shit is sick, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit wild. When I heard the 9-year-old child, man, that shit made me sick to my stomach. I felt the way after that. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit made me definitely feel away. I don't know. It definitely created some type of knot in my stomach after I heard that shit. No lie. Yeah, that shit's sick. You know what I'm saying? Sick. And then at the end, when the last little quote from one of the little boys, talking about he felt like he could be something great if it would have happened different. Like, you know what I'm saying? He backed out the industry and shit due to this nigga doing dirty ass shit. Yeah, man, that's a whole big ass ring of this shit. You know, everybody that was at that motherfucking party and was partying with that nigga, y'all all motherfucking suspects. That's for sure. Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z is definitely next. You know what I'm saying? Because Puffy gonna get on that stand and sing. You know he gonna sing. You know he is. He ain't finna go down alone. And plus, that's the reason he kept all the footage. All this shit, all these motherfuckers doing this scumbag ass, dark, in the closet ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit wild. That shit nasty. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas PDF files for sure. Jay-Z is too, for sure. You know what I mean? A lot of people backing him all. They didn't start dating until she was 19. Nah, you was looking at her and you was looking at her in a sexual way when she was 16. That's a fact. You was looking at her in a sexual way when she was 16, my nigga. You definitely was, my nigga. You know what I mean? For sure you was. You did the same thing with Rihanna. You know what I mean? Rihanna got a story too, I'm sure, about Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Yeah, but after I seen that video, that shit made me sick. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lock him up. You feel me? Throw away that key, put him under the jail shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I guess he in like the most inhumane facility in Brooklyn or some shit like that. Man, look, that's what you get, my nigga. Shit, doing all that scumbag shit in front of these cameras thinking it's gonna remain in the dark. Nah, nigga, somebody gonna snitch. Somebody gonna come and want to tell that, especially now. Now that you caught, oh yeah, it's finna be, that's like it's been going on. Other people been coming out of the woodwork, suing him. Man, shit wild as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's all I got today though. Quick little vlog, you know what I mean, on this Diddy shit, little update. Yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all feel about this Diddy shit. If y'all would have been partying with him or not. If y'all would have got invited, would y'all would have went? Yeah, niggas said that, you feel me? You can come here and smoke a pound of weed, probably take a pound of weed home with you. You would have went. I still wouldn't have went. Fuck that shit. After knowing what goes on, or if I did go, once I would have seen some other ass shit, I'm out. I ain't no party type nigga anyway. I don't like being around motherfuckers anyway, so it'd been real easy for a nigga like me to motherfucking leave. I don't need that shit. I ain't no party nigga. I don't like being around hella motherfuckers. Bitches there and I don't give a fuck. Shit's a crowd. Crowd is a fucking crowd. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I ain't no crowd type nigga. could find me by my motherfucking lonely somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, that's all I got for today. Kons motherfucking podcast. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? More episodes and vlogs and all that shit to come as shit happens. You feel me? Oh yeah, and this war shit is definitely popping off. Israel Iran done got involved last I checked. So yeah, bombing Israel and shit. So it's only gonna be a matter of time for the US getting involved with that shit. They already talking about getting involved. It's wild shit going on, man. Right up under our faces. They blinding you with the Offset and Cardi B and this Diddy shit. Don't be blinded to that shit, man. Pay attention to what's going on in the world and shit. Crisis in the Middle East and all that shit, breaking news. Don't just watch the news every Sunday, every day. Watch the breaking news. That's what I pay attention to. Breaking news. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, tell everybody about this shit. Hit the share button, share this shit, you know what I'm saying? Comment on the shit, the like button, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Kons motherfucking podcast. Stay like, subscribe and share. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Constant content. Kons motherfucking podcast. Wait me, don't you? Constant motherfucking content. Wait me, don't you? 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 Wait me, don't you?